Hello everyone, Lesleyanne here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome if you're new to my channel. Today I've decided to make probably one of the easiest cakes there is to make. So I'm opening a can of pineapple. It would have been easier if I had managed to find the crushed pineapple, but I couldn't find any. So I just made do with the can of the pineapple chunks, and as you'll see in a minute, I will get to sort of mashing them down a little bit, breaking them down a bit with a fork. I should have actually mentioned that it's really quite important to have already started to preheat your oven. Now mine's a fan oven, so I've got it set at 160 because it's really quite important to have the oven at the right temperature so that when you've actually put the batter into the cake tin, it can go straight into the oven. And here you can see the pineapple that I've just broken down a bit. Not completely, but the whole can of juice goes in as well. So there we go, I'm just tipping it all into a mixing bowl. So that's the pineapple and the juice. And this time I decided to try just this cheap Asda vanilla flavour sponge mix. I think it was literally £1. And then all you need to do is to just open your sponge mix, and then you're just going to empty the whole packet in on top of the pineapple. So literally like this, just put the whole packet in on top of the pineapple. Just looking for a spoon or something to mix it up with. So here we go. So just give it a good mix, and what you want to do is to completely mix in all of that cake mix with the pineapple and the juice. Obviously try to get rid of the lumps, you know, and just stir it and mix it until it's lovely and smooth. And this is what it looks like now after I've mixed it all together. Of course, the lumps you can see are bits of pineapple. Right now, I'm adding some coconut to it. I'm not weighing anything, I'm just eyeballing it. I'm guessing I did probably 3/4 cup of the desiccated coconut, and I'm just going to mix that all together. You don't have to add this if you don't want to, you know, it's just totally down to you, but I decided to add it because we all like coconut as well. So once that's all mixed together, it's time to put the batter into your cake tin. I've gone fancy pants today with my cake tin, and so I've already previously greased this. So as you can see, I'm pouring the batter in, and I will be sort of smoothing it down just a little bit to make sure it's as even as I can possibly get it. And once you've done that, it's time to pop it into the oven. So here's mine all going in the oven, and you'll see that I've set my timer to 20 minutes. I will check it after 20 minutes. So after the 20 minutes, I just checked it a couple of times by putting a skewer in, and it needed a bit longer, so I did another 5 minutes, then another 5 minutes, so in actual fact half an hour, and then the skewer came out beautifully clean, and then I left it to cool for a while. And then I popped the cake tin onto a cooling rack, turned it upside down, left it for a bit, and then this is the unveiling. This is what it looks like. It's such a light, beautifully light sponge cake once it's cooked. Right, so I thought I'd add a little bit of icing to the top. So here I am, just pouring icing sugar into a bowl, breaking down some lumps, adding some lemon juice and bringing it to a nice icing consistency, ready to just spoon over the cake. And now for the fun bit, let me just drizzle the icing over the cake. No particular way or pattern, just sort of do your own thing. Yeah, and I just had a little bit of fun, just putting it over the cake. And I have actually sort of sped a little bit of this up on the camera because obviously it would take a while to show you. Yeah, you get the idea, right? And doesn't it look lovely? But not one for stopping there. You know what I'm like. I need just that little something extra. So I decided to just pop a little bit of the desiccated coconut over the top whilst the icing was still wet so that it stuck to the icing. And it was even more of a decadent cake. Very sort of tropical. And I can imagine if I was having people over like family or friends, just to put a dish of clotted cream in the middle of the cake so that when people cut a slice, they can add a couple of spoonfuls of clotted cream on top of their cake. How lovely would that be? I really hope you've enjoyed watching this really easy peasy cake recipe. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to give my channel a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love that. See you in the next video. Bye, my lovelies. Bye.